Hi guys, this is Drew Brashler. I'm the lead engineer, audio engineer at a church in Phoenix called Northridge Community Church. I was hired on as the lead engineer here about a couple months ago. I've just been kind of finding a whole bunch of stuff that's been wrong from previous installations and whatnot at the church, and this is one of the funniest ones I've seen so far yet, which is something that can be very easily overlooked. We record our Sunday services as far as voice pastor. Every Sunday, we use a CD recorder made by Tascam. And in the back, there are two RCA connections for the audio input into the recorder. Well, we have the audio coming out of a matrix send, which is a balanced output on our board. And as we all know, with a balanced signal, the tip and the ring are inverted from each other, inverted in polarity. So the tip is positive and the ring is negative, and then the sleeve is the ground. And so what somebody did is they installed this using a stereo quarter-inch splitter to two RCA jacks. And so what the stereo splitter is doing is it's taking the tip and the sleeve and putting that to one RCA jack, and then it's taking the ring and the sleeve and putting it to another RCA jack. Well, so that's getting put into our recorder, and as you can see right here, I've imported our stereo into two separate tracks here. We're recording, one is going negative and then positive, and the other one is going positive and negative. This is basically what our balanced input type does, is it inverts one side, and then the receiver of a balanced signal would then go invert that, and basically it would delete any noise that would be getting entered in there. So anyway, our recording is basically out of polarity. One of them is out of polarity. So I wanted to go in here into Cubase and show you guys basically what this is doing to the sound that's being put to our CDs. I've noticed that I've needed to turn up my CDs quite loud in the car to be able to hear them, and this is a perfect example why. So here we have Cubase 5. I've brought in left and right channels. I've copied them to left and right. We can see that both of these are all of the same output levels. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play this so you can see that both of these are the same level. And then I'm going to go and invert one of the channels as far as the polarity goes. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and unmute this set of channels, which is being thrown into the out of polarity group right here, and we're just going to go ahead and press play. Let's see here. Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and press play, and you guys can hear this. So there's that, and now we're going to go ahead and go to the other set of channels here, and we can see that it is the same volume. We'll go back here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and invert the polarity of one of these channels. So we're just going to do that, and now we are going to go ahead and compare in polarity versus out of polarity. You can call it phase, but this is polarity, basically switching the positive and negative wire. So you could call it 180 degrees out of phase, but the correct term is polarity on this one. So we're going to go ahead and listen to the out of polarity first, and then I'm going to go ahead and come back and do the in polarity next. So here we go. Now this is our out of polarity. Then we're going to go back and listen to it in polarity. And we're going to go back, and now I'm just going to switch between the two. and you can really tell the difference between these two. The out of polarity just seems very, very thin, really dull, no volume output, and it just sounds bad. And then when you switch into the in polarity, then it's just all the bass is there, all the highs are there. It comes up in volume quite a bit. Basically, what's happening is if I zoom in here, one of the things is going right here. We can see it. This is going up while this is going down. So basically, they're canceling each other out, which is not good. So here we go. Go ahead and listen to them. So the out of polarity first, and then we'll switch to the in polarity. Out of polarity and in polarity. So basically, this is a clear example of something that was accidentally overlooked in the installation of the CD player. So just one thing just to remember is whenever you're coming into a new installation as a new engineer, just make sure you're checking every single input, every mic cable, every patch cable. Everything needs to be tested, and make sure that it's all connected correctly, because you are the fall guy if something isn't going right. So my name's Drew Brashler again. If you guys have any questions, feel free to post below. But it's just one good example of something that was overlooked and is a huge benefit when you can fix this stuff. It doesn't really take long to connect it correctly. So anyway, have a great day, guys.